Jake, I don't got time to wait. Well, I do, but I don't like waiting around doing nothing. I just want to walk, Jake. Okay? Anyways. Anybody else ever want to be doctors when you was a kid? I think every kid wanted to be a doctor at some point. It was always like doctors and lawyers. It's like little kids. Hello! Welcome back to my channel. Today, I think Wednesday, guys. And I'm yawning because I just woke up. But it's nice outside. It's kind of windy, but the sun's out. I'll have to wear a coat, though. But we're taking my dog for a little walk. You ready for a walk, Jake? Ready for a walk? He said, yeah, I'm ready to go. He said, woo, 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 woo. You ready to go? Yes, I know. Don't bark at me. Oh, yeah, there's clothes outside, too, by the way. Because our dryer is broken. I think I told you guys that our dryer broke, but we got a part to fix it. This is the heating element. We have someone coming to fix it probably this Friday. If not, I'll have to try to do it myself. It shouldn't be too hard. They came out and looked at it and said, yeah, it's a heating element. They had like a machine that looked at all the things. And yep, a heating element. Anyways, let's get this started. I will cut back in a few minutes. So before we get this started, guys, I want to tell you guys your subscribe and click the button. And switch your attention, guys. A few minutes. So hi, guys. I'm back. Like I said, it's pretty warm out here, but the wind makes it kind of cold. It's like 50 degrees. It's like 49, 50 degrees. So it's warm, but it's still cold at the same time. Also, guys, in the next couple weeks, because we have to save some money for it. Well, we have to buy something first because we have to do something else. But I'm not. Yeah. In the next couple weeks, we're going to get an electric fence, which will be fun. It'll be easy to put in, I think. We got to go, before that, we got to take out the weed eater, cut down all the grass around the fence up there, make sure nothing touches it, make sure it's all nice and low to the ground. And then we got to get the poles in, and we got to attach the wire, and boom, 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 bam. Should be pretty easy to do its thing, I think, I hope. Should be easy. I don't know. I've never done an electric fence, so probably some trial and error. I think my mom's going to try to help me when she's off work. I'll probably clean up the mess by myself, and then she'll come help me put it up, I think. Or maybe my dad will. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do it, but yeah. Also, our greenhouse is not here yet, which we're getting kind of behind on starting season side, especially peppers. Peppers should start like 2-3 weeks ago, maybe. So, well, I'll say, well, it's not quite too late yet, but we're just gonna be right at the end of it. It's probably too late to do like, well, yeah, I think by about the middle of next month, beginning / middle of next month is when we usually dig in the garden and plant like potatoes and cold weather stuff. So that should be happening soon. Oh, there's a cat. Jake, wait. Jake, wait a minute. Jake, wait. There's a car coming. And the cat's almost got ran over too. If you guys didn't see, there's 2 cars. Jake, come on, get out of the road. Come on, out of the road. Don't want to get ran over, Jake. Anyways, yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, electric fence time in a couple weeks, which will be fun. I can't, man. I got hiccups today. I'm hiccuping like crazy. Sorry about the hiccups, guys. They're really professional right now, right? Hold on. The best way to do hiccups is to take a deep breath. So give me a second. Take a deep breath in it. Slowly breathe out. Because if you didn't know, hiccups is from like a diaphragm. Like there's a muscle underneath your lungs that's supposed to be stretched out and be tight, but sometimes it comes untight and it like wrinkles up, and your body's hiccups and you get it tight again. So yeah, if you didn't know, human biology, guys. I forget what the muscle is called, but yeah. You know, I want to be a doctor when I was a kid for the longest time. I want to be an endocrinologist, if you know what that is, because I have diabetes. I always wanted to be an endocrinologist and try to help people with diabetes, so that didn't happen. I was at that point until about high school, and then I changed my mind how hard it's going to be. But then I was like, and then I wanted to be just a scientist. Like, I was thinking about maybe being I always want to do something in science. Then I want to be like a astrophysicist, because I really love studying planets and stuff in the galaxies, which I'm actually pretty good at. I know, like, I love studying, like, maybe not astrophysics, but quantum particle guy. I forget what you call those. But then I realized how hard I was going to be because I took chemistry, and the math got really hard in chemistry. I was like, not going to happen. That's probably why I stopped wanting to be a doctor, because I realized, like, oh yeah, medical school is expensive, and my grades wasn't quite good enough. And plus, I skipped a lot of school in high school. Come on, Jake. Come on. Jake, come on. You can do this later. Come on. I hate standing around. Come on, Jake. Yeah, I want to be a doctor for the longest time. From like when I first got diabetes, I was like, gee whiz, 17 probably, maybe 16. I was still like, and then I realized, like, yeah, school's not my thing. I didn't like school, so it's like, yeah, I'm not going to go to school for 12 years to be a indoor whatever. And also, at that time, at our local hospital, there's only like one diabetic doctor for like kids, and they needed them bad. Now they have like 3, I think, and there's a bunch for like older people. Yeah, but back when I was a kid and I had diabetes, there's one doctor for like every kid. I think it's like one. I think right when I was leaving the kid place, there's like 2. Now I think there's like 4 or 5. But yeah, it was insane, and that doctor was overworked to an insane amount, and yeah, it was insane. I felt sorry for him. So I wanted to be a doctor and go there, but that didn't happen. Dreams, guys. Yep, wanted to be a doctor for a long time. To be a doctor nowadays, it's not like the old days when you could be like the old doctors. All you had to do was like know math, and I'm talking like frontier doctors. You didn't even have to like. Nowadays you have to like know chemistry to know how stuff affects the body and stuff like that. I could have been a nurse, maybe. Actually, if you go to be like a nurse practitioner, honestly, and if you, it's kind of insane. Nurse practitioners probably make more than doctors in the long run. Of course, because doctors have to pay like all the medical degrees back, which is like, I think they said like the average doctor in America is like $500,000 in debt when they get out of medical school, which it takes like, you're not really making money until like in your 50s, but if you're like a nurse, or even a nurse practitioner, you go to school for like 5 years, maybe 8 at the most, and then you can make like, you're making like 70 to like 100 grand a year, if not more in some places. And then you can basically, you don't got to pay back nearly as much medical bills, and you can retire earlier sometimes. Most doctors have to work, they don't really start making money until like in their like 50s or 60s. So yeah. And then some doctors don't make any money because they don't go, if you're not a surgeon, doctors don't really make that much money. It's kind of insane in America how our medical system's all messed up. Come on, Jake. Come on. Jake, I don't got time to wait. Well, I do, but I don't like waiting around doing nothing. I just want to walk, Jake. Okay? Anyways. Anybody else ever want to be doctors when you was a kid? I think every kid wanted to be a doctor at some point. It was always like doctors and lawyers. It's like little kids. And then usually about middle school, the people change their minds because they realize how hard it is and they don't like school anymore. And they're like, I'll do something else. Whew. You know, I was a complete idiot because I think I told a story before, but when I was in middle school, I could have went to a technical programming school, like a program, what do you call it? A technical school. Why did I say programming? A technical school. I was one of the few kids that I can't talk. I was one of the few kids that got the permission to go my 8th grade year for half a semester, and then the school was paying for it too, by the way. And then I could go. I would have been the first pick to go there freshman year, which is really not really doesn't have usually sophomore year you get to go. But I can't talk. Let me minute, guys. But if I would have did that, I would have been. I think I wouldn't have had to pay to any school, and by the time I graduated high school, I could have been a certified electrician. I actually have friends who did that. He became a certified electrician his last year in high school. So as soon as you graduated high school, he's a certified electrician. And I had another friend who was a certified welder. And then, yeah. But basically what usually happened was, if you didn't get that special thing to get in there at first, because the teacher had to like you to do it, which I didn't know the teacher didn't like me. I took shop class, the teacher liked me. But, I can't talk. But anyways, if you didn't go your 8th grade year, you had to go one semester after high school, and then you had to pay like $3 grand or whatever, 3 to like 10 grand. I think it was like 10 grand. It was like $3 grand a semester. It's like 6 grand for like, depending on what you want. It's like 5 grand or 6 grand per class. It was like 12 to like 20,000, which is a lot cheaper than college, by the way. Average college price is like $100,000 now or something like that for like 4 years. But then you were certified electrician 1 year after high school, which is how most kids did it, because most kids didn't get the connection. But I could have been certified for free. And like I could have been HVAC, I could have been a welder, I could have been a carpenter, could have been all kinds of stuff. I just didn't do it because in our high school, and this is true, which I think is true across the country, they made it seem like, oh, you don't want to be a carpenter, you don't want to be a welder, they don't make no money. I'm like, bro, now, like, they literally, I've had teachers tell me, like, oh, you don't want to be a carpenter, you want to go get an office job, you want to go sit behind a computer all day and have it easy. Like, that's like, I think that would be the worst job ever. People that have office jobs, it would drive me insane. You might make more money, and you might get like a good salary, maybe 50,000, 60,000 a year if you're lucky. But sitting behind a desk all day, it would drive me insane. I'd rather be outside being a carpenter and stuff. And then, honestly, if you're a carpenter for like 10 years, you could get your master's carpentry or whatever. Then you can start your own business and make tons of money. Like, there's always need for carpenters, electricians, plumbers, all that stuff, especially in America right now, because there's not enough of them. But the high school makes it seem like, oh, they literally push you out to your throat, like, oh, you need to go to college. That's the way you can get money. College. You want to go to college and do this. The only kids they ever tell to go to technical school was like the dumb kids. I'm not saying they're dumb, but okay, they're actually pretty smart to even go to technical school, honestly. But that's how it made it seem like, because it's usually like the bad kids, because they didn't want to deal with them. They just shipped them off to there, or like the kids that got in fights all the time. And this is a bad word. I don't like saying it anymore, but I'm gonna say it. But redneck kids in our school, that's where they shipped them all off to. By sophomore year, all the redneck kids went there and they hung out there all day. And you had to have like a certain thing, like the kids that were like Carhartts and like camo all day, which I was never one of them kids. I just didn't fit in. So I actually had friends like that though. I should have went. Man, if I would have went, my life could be better, a bit different right now. Just the way things. I could still go to technical school for pretty cheap though, if I wanted to. I was thinking about going after I got my GED, but that didn't work. I wanted to go take a computer class there, but they didn't have them at the time. They didn't have a programming course at the place I was going to go to. I went over and talked to him. He was like, no. So I was like, okay. I didn't know what was going on. It was something else. Anyways, I could be a carpenter. Dude, like carpenters and electricians, they can, like, I think starting you make like, even if you're just like an apprenticeship, whatever you want to call it, they make like 12, 14 bucks an hour. And then if you work there for like 10 years, you can go get your, if you can take your master's carpenter degree or whatever. It goes journeyman, or you're just certified electrician, then it goes like journeyman. I think it's journeyman, and then master after that, I think. Or so there's something in between, I can't remember. And then there's like, once you become a master, you can make your own business. Dude, you have your own business at like, most people have it like 30, and then they work at that business and they hire like 5, 10 people. And they make, yeah, you can make all kinds of money like that. I actually have friends who's doing it right now. They're not masters yet, but they're working for companies that make like, they make like 80, 100 grand. Around here, 100 grand a year, you're doing pretty good. Even 60 grand a year, doing pretty good. So yeah. Especially you know how to invest your money, and you have like a, because the cost of living isn't really that high where we live. Most people around here live on like 30, 40,000 a year, honestly. And then like, yeah. It's kind of insane to think about. But anyways, guys, it's me reminiscing about the past I could have been. But oh well, the past can't happen. I can still go back to technical school. I don't know what I want to do at this point if I did go. See, that's the thing. I wouldn't even know what I wanted to do. If I did anything, probably a carpentry. But then that's pretty hard to get to know pretty good math. But yeah. It's not like hard. It's not like algebra math. It's like well, you have to take a test to be certified. And you have to know pretty good math. But anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. So, hi guys, I'm back in the vlog. Didn't do a lot today. I say this every day. I don't do a lot every day. But yeah, if I don't get done early, then I can put the video out by like 7:30 o'clock-ish usually nowadays. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I guess I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So we'll roll the outro. Alright, guys, you made this for the video. I really appreciate it. If you made this, if you want to watch more, you can click here, subscribe to all the video, whatever you want. There's on the video right now. If you made this for the video, tell me your favorite zoo animal. Why not? Talk to you guys tomorrow. So.